All right, this week let's talk about how you defy the laws of physics to achieve the impossible. Hey guys, Randy Gage here. Welcome to another episode of Prosperity TV. I'm coming to you from my place in Miami where I have just crawled out of my sick bed. So full disclosure, this is a double barrel lesson this week, bonus lesson. How to achieve the impossible and why sometimes we need to settle for what's possible. Here's my thinking on this and what led me to this. If I took the last 10 years, oh sorry, I don't mean, I'm shaking up the camera a little bit here. The last 10 years, I have a deal that I work out every day, 6 days a week. Sunday is optional. So if I took the last 10 years, literally more than 10 years, the number of days that I have not worked out, either done cardio or done resistance training or done both, is 4 days in 10 years. One of those was a day when I was sick and I just said, you know, I'm so sick I cannot work out today. And 3 of those were days, Sundays, that I just said, yeah, okay, I've been getting after it hard this week. I'm going to let my body recharge. So 4 days in 10 years. So I have 52 weeks a year, 52 Sundays times 10. I had 520 Sundays where I didn't have to work out, and 517 of them I did because I want to, I choose to. I just feel better when I work out. I just don't feel as good as when I've done my workout every day. And of those 10 years, the number of days that I didn't do 2 workouts, like cardio and strength training, is probably less than 2 dozen. And that's usually because I was on an 18-hour flight or a 15-hour flight going from Bangkok to LA or LA to Bangkok, or you know wherever, to Sydney or over the pond to London. Until this month, this week, I haven't worked out. Well, I worked out yesterday and I'm going to today, maybe. Before yesterday, I didn't work out once in 7 days. Why? I've just been sick. I thought it was a sinus infection, or maybe it's a 24-hour flu, or maybe it's a 48-hour flu, and then it was 72 hours. And I spent a week where I was spending about 18 hours a day in bed, 20 hours a day in bed, crawling out of bed an hour or 2 at a time. And that's just my body telling me, dude, shut it down, give me a break. You know, you've been driving it too hard. So here's the thing. I achieve a lot. I mean, I'm really a very productive person. I'm very much a high-level achiever. And I do that because I push myself, I drive myself. And I think that's a big part of prosperity, is the willingness to say, no, I don't care if people say it's impossible. I don't care. I love the fact that people tell me this can't be done. I love the fact that people think this is unreasonable. I love the fact that people think I'm crazy or delusional and that I'm guaranteed to fail. I see that as a challenge, and it just motivates me to try even harder. So I think that's a part of that. And then I think the other part of it is knowing when. To say, hey, okay, give yourself a break, pal. You know, time out. Let's look at being in balance. Let's look at being reasonable. You know, if you've seen, I did a show on this, that I believe nobody's ever in balance 100%. Their health, their life, their work, their relationships, you know. We're always out of balance. And I think the successful people, they're mindfully out of balance. They say, okay, I'm launching a new company. I'm going to be out of balance for the next 6 months, really getting after it, 18 hours a day. Or, hey, I've got an elderly parent in the hospice. In the next 3 weeks, I'm going to spend all the time I can with him or her. And I'm going to be totally out of balance toward family and forget the work, the money, any of that stuff, right? It's being mindful about when we choose that. And so here's the thing. Here's how I would sum this all up that I think is really important for you. Is you say, hey, I know I need to rest. I know I need 7 hours sleep every night, or I need 8 hours sleep every night. So it's important that I go to bed by 10 p.m. or I go to bed by 11 p.m. I think that's a smart way to approach your life. And then, when you're writing that opera, when you want to take that company public, when you want to found that nonprofit organization that will save the world, that's when you say, yeah, you know what? I'm going to burn the midnight oil and I'm going to work till 4 a.m. tonight. And I'm going to defy the laws of gravity. I'm going to defy the laws of physics. I'm going to achieve the impossible, because when I really set my mind and I set my attention, I know that I bend the universe to my will. That's what I think we do with our passion and our intensity and our urgency, when we really believe in something and we're really willing to do the work and go after it. So find the unbalanced balance for you, which is know how to take care of your own needs and get the right rest and nutrition and all the wellness stuff, but just know when there's a time that, hey, this is where I break all the rules and I go for it. So what do you think? Let me know down below. Love to hear it in the comments. Go out there and have an amazing week. Peace. All right, I'm heading up to Orlando for the Mastermind event, so I will try and get you a show from there. See you next Monday.